When I think about cancers, I'm always like, yeah, they're so amazing. Cancers are like the mothers of the earth. Hey everybody, it is your girl here, genuinely divine, coming at you today with a video all about the Cancer woman. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 10 things you need to know about your Cancer woman. It doesn't matter if you're dating her, married to her, or crushing on her. Today, after I share my 10 things with you, you're gonna be able to reach new heights in your relationship with your Cancer woman. Cancer is ruled by the moon. The moon waxes and wanes often. Therefore, people who are ruled by the moon, Cancers, tend to be very moody. They change a lot. Cancer is also a cardinal sign, which means they like to initiate things. They like to start things. And they usually want it to be all or nothing. Cancer is a water sign. Water loves to connect. Water loves to be a part of something. Water is intuitive. Water is our subconscious. Cancer rules the fourth house. The fourth house is the house of tradition, home, the mother. You know, just really, it's just that nurturing house. Fellow water signs are Pisces and Scorpio. Cancers can sometimes be so misunderstood. They can be labeled as the weaklings, but in all actuality, they're usually pretty strong. Just keep watching. Your Cancer woman is extremely intuitive, which means that she can pick up vibrations from you. She knows what's going on. She can just pick up things, and you may not understand how or why, but she's really good at picking up what is going on. And sometimes she may react because she do trust her intuition, because if she's not very intuitive, she's almost psychic. And if she's not psychic, she's borderline psychic, okay? She knows a lot of things. Water is really deep and is able to really connect on different levels, okay? So even the unknown Cancer woman can pick it up. So if you're a guy who still wants to play around and you're not ready to commit wholeheartedly, Cancer woman is not the woman for you. Your Cancer woman can be extremely curvaceous. Cancer women tend to always have these nice curves. They're usually very rounded. They have something that's really round about them. Even the smallest Cancer women that I've seen, they either have a really round face, really full face, or they have these nice rounded boobs, or they just have something nurturing about them. They usually have really nice shaped breasts, butts, and things of that nature, or they're just gonna have a little weight onto them because you know the moon is full. So they usually are full-figured women. Like I said, even the smallest women, they tend to be small starting off, but usually as they begin to age, they usually pick up weight. Now, of course, there are other things in the chart that will help this to just not be 100% factual, but for the most part, Cancer women have full figures. Cancer rules the breast and stomach. So this is an area that is of concern for Cancer women. So guys, if you're all into that full figure woman, or that rounded off beautiful booty,
then
Cancer woman is definitely the woman for you. Your Cancer woman can be deceptive. And I know people are gonna say, oh my God, Cancers are just the best. They will never do that. No, Cancers are very good people. They're very caring. They're very traditional, and they're the type of woman that most guys, when they look at them, they're usually marriage material. They are. But Cancers are also the type of people that, because they feel things so deeply, sometimes when you hurt them or you make them feel bad, they will want to get even with you. They will want you to feel what they felt when you did something wrong to them, or when you betrayed them, or whatever the case may be. They want you to understand what they feel, because they are feelers. I know fire signs are the feelers, but Cancers are cardinal, and they also feel. They can feel so deep so deeply hurt by the smallest things. So in their mind, everybody else can feel it the same. So they want to pay you back. And sometimes, with that being said, Cancer woman can play mind games with you. You know, she can make you feel like, okay, I don't want this anymore, I'm just done. But she's really doing it to get a reaction from you. So be aware, guys, if you're in a relationship with a Cancer woman and she's acting all strange and she's telling you all these things like, you know, she's not interested anymore, but you know she still loves you, then there's a possibility that she's playing a mind game with you. Just be aware. Your Cancer woman can be extremely nurturing and needy. Now, again, Cancer rules the 4th house, therefore they're very, very nurturing. That's the house of home, your mother, tradition. You know, this is all about, when you think about your mom, what do you think? Your mom nurtured you, right? She made sure that when you had a scrape on your knees, you always put the Neosporin and the Band-Aids on you. She touched your head to see if you had fever, and she gave you medicine. She did all these things for you to make sure that you are taken care of. And that's a prime example of a Cancer woman in a relationship. She's gonna love her men, she's gonna take care of her men, she's gonna feed her men because she loves to eat too. Now, Cancers, again, they love tradition, so they love home cooked meals, they love cooking, they love being in the kitchen, they love being at home. Now, with that being said, because she is so nurturing, she can also be very needy. And the reason why is because she needs to be with someone who cares about her just the same as she cares about you. She needs to be emotionally satisfied in her relationships. She needs to know that you love her. She needs to know that you care enough about her to take care of her. She wants to be taken care of. That's very important to her. A nurturer wants to be nurtured. Okay. Which brings me to the next one, which is your Cancer woman is the 3M lady. Now, I heard this from another video. I can't even remember, but it's been a while, but I just thought that it was just so befitting for the Cancer woman. Is because the 3M stands for marriage, money, and motherhood, right? So with Cancer being polar opposite to Capricorn, which means they share the same pole, the same axis, right? So Capricorn is buried within Cancer woman. Capricorn is all about status, right? And they are all about making money and making sure that they have what they need. They're the climbers, right? So with that being said, Cancer woman definitely want to be with someone who's going to take care of her. She wants to be with a guy she wants a husband that's going to provide stability for her. She craves stability. This is important to her. Very important to a Cancer woman. She wants a stable home. She wants a stable family foundation. This is extremely important to your Cancer woman. So when you're in a relationship with a Cancer woman, understand that she wants to be married. She wants to be a mother, and she wants money. You know, I'm not saying that she's a gold digger and she's like saying, oh yeah, you gotta give me money. She would rather have it in a different form, where she would want it to be where you guys work together, you guys build a foundation. I mean, she would love to be in a relationship with someone who's already established, of course. But if that's not the case, she definitely don't mind working with you as long as you guys are building a stable foundation for your family, your home life, and things of that nature. So if that's what you're looking for, guys, then Cancer woman is definitely the woman for you. But if that's not what you're looking for, then Cancer woman is definitely not the woman for you. Your Cancer woman can be extremely negative and insecure. Now, I know a lot of Cancer women are gonna say, oh, I'm not insecure, I'm just reserved, I'm just studying people, I'm just not friendly, I'm just not that type of person, I need to know what is what. Yeah, I do understand that, but at the same token, you guys can be a tad bit insecure. And a lot of times you hide out in your homes because of it. You're not extremely confident in your abilities to do great things in this world, to be amazing in this world. Sometimes you doubt yourself just a little bit too much, and the reason why is because Cancer is a naturally negative sign. Cancer see the negative in every situation before they ever even think about the positives, and that's sad because Cancers have so much to offer the world, but because this is a negative sign, you can't help it. So guys, if you're in a relationship with a Cancer woman and she seems to be so negative and have a negative outlook on everything, just remember that she's insecure and she's naturally negative. She don't mean to be this way. It's just who she is. She sees the negative in everything because she feel like if she go ahead and discover what the negatives are, she can work on that and make everything better. But Cancer woman, please note that seeing the positive in things tend to be the way that you should go, because if you see the positive, you may not focus so much on the negatives. You know what I mean? Because sometimes the positives can outweigh the negative, but because you're so focused on the negative, you can't see the positive. So yeah. So Cancer women, please work on that. Your Cancer woman can be extremely moody. She's constantly changing her moods. I mean, again, she's ruled by the moon. The moon waxes and wanes constantly. It's always changing. There's so many different phases of the moon constantly. We're constantly going through the phases of the moon, and this is how Cancer women tend to be very moody, because their moods are changing with the phases of the moon. So when your Cancer woman is showing extreme mood swings, don't criticize her. Don't call her crazy. Don't put her down at that moment. You need to just really love her and just nurture her and let her know that you understand that this is just a moment, and just know who she is as an ultimate being, not just for momentarily. Just let her know that you understand her as a person, and you're definitely gonna have to understand her to be able to be in a relationship with her. You have to understand that this is a part of her nature. It doesn't mean that she doesn't love you. It doesn't mean that she doesn't care, and it doesn't mean that she's crazy. It just means that she's ruled by the moon, and the moon is constantly changing, and so is her mood. So guys, if you're not into the mood swings or someone constantly changing, then Cancer woman is not the woman for you. So keep it moving. Your Cancer woman can be very emotional. And again, I already know Cancer women are gonna be like, oh my God, why do you always talking about we're emotional, da da da, this or that? Because you are, okay? You're a water sign and you are emotional. Now, does that mean that you're weak? No. Cancer women are not weak by no means, okay? Please understand that Cancer is the strongest sign of all the water signs, okay? They're very strong. A lot of people think it's Scorpio, but it's not Scorpio. Cancer is very powerful. It is the most powerful sign. They're very emotional because, again, they feel everything so deeply. Therefore, they react. And when you see a Cancer woman cry, it is because she is extremely upset, okay? Or she's extremely sad about something. And at that point, her tears are not a sign of weakness, but her tears are a sign of strength. It is healing her. And when she's very angry, it calms her down so that she do not go to the dark side of her sign, because Cancers do have a dark side. We all know that Scorpio can be very dangerous, right? So if Scorpio did something, people will automatically know, okay, that's just Scorpio. Cancers are the least expected to do anything wrong or really dangerous or just, you know, violent. But they can be very violent, and their tears are what keeps them from reaching that point. That is a sign of strength within itself. So never underestimate your Cancer woman. Never think that she's some weak, whiny wimpy crybaby, because she's not. Her tears are a sign of strength, and she's really healing herself so that she don't kill your dumb ass. Do you understand? So guys, if you're in a relationship with a Cancer woman and you're just starting out with her, and you think that her tears are a sign of weakness, that you'll be able to walk all over her, think again, because that's not the case, okay? And those of you who are already in a relationship with Cancer woman, I think you already know that she's not to be played with. She can be a beast when she wants to be a beast. Advice for the Cancer woman, or those who are wanting to date a Cancer woman. Cancer woman, please snap out of it. Come out of your shell sometimes and not be so shy. I know you're not extremely shy, but you can be a tad bit reserved to a point that people are afraid to approach you. Make yourself more approachable and friendly, not because you're letting people in to hurt you, but because it just opens you up to a lifetime of possibilities. I feel like sometimes Cancers miss out on a lot of possibilities or opportunities because they keep themselves so closed off. They stay inside of their shell instead of coming out. Sometimes it's good to be in your shell, but a lot of times it's good to be outside of your shell, because that's where everything is happening. Inside of your shell is just you. Outside of your shell is a whole world of fantastic things that can happen for you. Those of you who are dating a Cancer woman, please understand that Cancers are jewels. They are the women of the zodiac that nurtures and take care of everybody. They care so deeply about everybody around them. They love their families. They love their friends, you know, but their families are the most important thing to them. Which brings me to number 9. Cancer women are extremely loyal to their family and tradition. So don't you, if you're in a relationship with them, please do not try to stop them from being with their family. They love their families. It's important to them. And then when you guys create your own family together, then you all too will become the most important factors in her life. Allow her to be what she needs to be in her relationships. Cancer women love children. They tend to be the type of woman who want to have lots of children, and even if she don't want to have lots of children, she loves to interact with children, and she will be a great mom. Last but not least, your Cancer woman can be really bad with money. If her sun is not well aspected, she can be pretty bad with money, because she do love to eat good food, and sometimes she may not always cook, but she always wants to eat really good food. So she will spend a lot of money on food. If her sun is well aspected, she can be very frugal with money. A lot of times Cancer women are stay-at-home moms. A lot of times, and if they're not a stay-at-home mom, they wish that they could be a stay-at-home mom. So a lot of times they are pretty good with money, because a lot of times they have to do the budgeting for the household, to take care of the household, especially as a stay-at-home mom, unless their husband or whatever takes control of the checkbook, which I do advise. But however, whichever, Cancers can be semi-bad. Cancer woman. Cancer men tend to be pretty good with money. Cancer women tend to be pretty bad with money, okay? But, you know, overall, I mean, I think Cancer women are extremely amazing. I think without them in our world, we would just miss out on so much love and so much nurturing, so much caring, you know, and all that roundness, because they are so amazing in their approach and everything that they try to do for everyone else. I think they are extremely strong in everything that they do. It takes a lot of strength to care about everyone around you and to cater to their needs, and then at the same token, you're able to sustain who you are, sustain as a person, and to continue to move forward in this life. Cancer woman, I wish you guys so much love, peace, and so many wonderful, wonderful, wonderful blessings. Bye.
Say your name on my phone, yeah. 3 o'clock in the morning. We've been going and going, back and forth cause we don't know better. And I thought we'd be different. Yeah, we were on to some good shit. We keep dancing with the devil, but he doesn't have a back door. She could be pulling away from the fire. She cold, but I don't even try. Running the deep end tonight, tonight, tonight. I just wanna love you.